Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to Deb Chanel's 40th World, where we do reviews on just about everything I want to talk about. Okay, we're going to come back with a little of Xscape. Still kicking it. Yes, they still kicking it, honey. It's, Lord have mercy, that last piece of the episode that we saw from this sitcom show. Oh, when Mama Joyce showed up at the end, I was like, Lord, Mama Joyce is just coming trying to get them checks any way she can. She don't put Kandi on, okay? She don't make appearances there. They don't start an old gang lady restaurant. She don't make her appearances there. Lord, and behold, they don't came up with Xscape, still kicking it. And she said, I'm coming to get my greenbacks from this too. Because yes, I helped form them. I bathed them, clothed them, chauffeured them, gave them advice. I was the counselor. Mama Joyce said she here to collect. Yes, put her on film. She want her filming time. She want her little coins out of that. And then she want her dollars out of any other opportunities that this Xscape still kicking it sitcom that's going to give her. Okay? Because they owe her. That's what Mama Joyce said. That's what Mama Joyce said. I was like, God dog, that Mama Joyce, she be everywhere, in everything, and she will not be forgotten. Okay? I'm like, do I owe Mama Joyce something? Cause she gonna come looking for me as well. Okay. Woo! She probably coming for my what do you call it? YouTube station blow up or whatever. With just a lot of people flowing over. She might check me. I'm like, I got to go see Deb Chanel 48 World. Because she owed me some coins for using my name, my images, and all this stuff. Like, no, Mama Joy. Oh, that was free publicity. You know what I'm saying? No, Mama Joy. But she probably made me feel so good. I had to give her some coins. Okay. I said, I'm going to start calling her the coin checker. Mama Joyce is the coin collector and coin checker. Okay. That's her new feel for me. But anyway, we move on. We go on to the Xscape just kicking it. We're into season 1, episode 2. The title was Off to a Bad Start. And Lord have mercy, yes, they did. Yes, but they needed to deal with the issues. They needed to deal with the issues. And it seems like only issue they have is Latasha and Kandi coming to the meetings of the minds and letting each other know that they've grown up now. They still have some harbored feelings that they might have to work out. And I really wish they work it out offset, off filming, so they can have a really lucrative partnership where they can go in together and get some things, taken care of. Not just with Xscape, but with her vocal ability. Hell, Kandi could probably produce her, and give her a start to have her solo career. Have they ever thought about that? Okay. Kandi becoming her manager and making sure she gets the deal that she always wanted. But for some reason, we found out on tonight's episode that we kind of see how Latasha's career got derailed because, of course, Kandi was like, she ain't finna be no Gladys Knight in the Pips. She ain't finna be no Pipette. Okay? While Latasha gonna get her solo career off on Lemonade, her backup singles. So I can understand. Now I see where Kandi was coming from. So maybe they can have a meeting of the minds just between them two, and they can work some stuff out. So if I give y'all this edification and y'all do tend to hook up and make a business relationship between you and Latasha, meaning Kandi and Latasha come together, Kandi being her manager, and they stroke out on something far as getting her a record deal and she takes off, then I need y'all to drop me some coins. I want to be a coin collector myself because I said it first, and people need to take heed of that. So cut me a check. I do all kinds of types of consultations, businesses, entrepreneurships, and all that good stuff. Okay, that's my pun intended. But let's get on into this episode. Okay, the first thing we got Kandi meets with Tan. Tan is a childhood friend from way back in the day. I think they knew each other around 13, 14 years old, and she actually was a starting member in the group Xscape. But Kandi, she wasn't a good friend of Tan. No, she wasn't. Let's just call a spade a spade. Tan was in the group, and evidently she wasn't contributing anything worth contributing, I guess. And maybe she didn't have the look either that they were striving for, because they already had one light-skinned person that was tiny. She was filling position real well. And then Tan comes in. She no really favorite features or standout features that you could put on her. And I don't know what her vocal ability was, that she might have been a doo-wop chick too, and doo-wop chicks come a dime a dozen. Hell, give me the right mood and the right setting, I can be a doo-wop chick too myself. Okay, I can cut the rug a little. I can cut it. Yeah, I can. But anyway, that's my pun intended. Okay. But she's meeting with her, I guess, at the old lady gang restaurant. She's giving her free food or something to that effect. I don't know. And they're talking about the past and her current interactions with the ladies of the group, and of course Tan throwing her shade and her stones and all this kind of stuff. And I'm sure Candy done cut her a check or done got her somewhat involved. Probably did some little partnerships together or started something Tan may have wanted to start but didn't have the financial backing to do. And Candy felt out of obligation. She did help throw the child out the group because it had to be a unanimous vote, because what we're understanding, from what I understood from watching the episode tonight, that either the manager that they really wanted to manage them, that they really felt they had a good chance of being exposed to the music industry and coming out doing, the things that they did later on, get a chance to accomplish. They wouldn't accomplish it with Tam being in the group. It's almost like an ultimatum. She stays or I go. Of course, Tam went in the win, real good. And Candy was a part of that decision. So, like Tan, don't be throwing stones now. Because Candy live in one of them glass houses too, and she got rid of your behind as well. But like I said, maybe she did something for you that grew prosperous and fruitful for you. So you don't really have no hard feelings towards her per se. But we still see you have strong negativity towards the sisters. And maybe a little bit of on Tiny too, but hey, just hear what it is. Tiny got her own, okay? Watch the child that got their own, all right? But anyway, moving on from there, and then we go to Rocky. Rocky don't need. I'm like, wait a minute now. Okay, I'm tired. I'm so tired. We got Mama Joyce, and she's gonna always be a full-fledged figure in Candy's life, and she's gonna always be shown. I might will come to grips with it. She gives me entertainment when she is on there, but sometimes she gets a little bit carried away. You know what I'm saying? But it just is what it is. She's a part of the strings of Candy's life, so we're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, deal with it or don't watch anything that Candace involved in, because you always gonna have Mama Joyce there always, every day. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough to keep Mama Joyce from off your behind. Okay, that's what you said, and I really believe it. All right. But anyway, we got these husbands coming in and out, and I'm like, husbands need to be doing their own thing. We need women empowerment. We need women establishing their own businesses. We need women working with other women, building women up, not tearing them down. And I'm talking about not just black women, because we have our own platform and we trying to strive, but we still have some crab bucket mentality where we don't want to pull the other sister up. But I'm just talking about women in general, all classes, all races, all culture, all ethnicities, all of that stuff. Women taking the throne, what I'm saying? Not leaving men out, because they need to be the head of everything when it comes to the family and providing. Yes, we do. But we're in our own lane and we're on our own level of functioning as a woman, then we need our own woman projects that we don't need to have our husbands, our partners, our boyfriends or whatever involved in. It's just about us, our relationships that we're trying to keep tight. But when it comes to men, when they have their business, it's just a man on the room, brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no woman, no, you can't tell them nothing. So that's pretty much how women need to be. We don't need to be cutting them no corners and coming in taping on shows and showcasing them here and that. No, it's about us. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So when Rocky had to come in and then Tar had to come in. I kind of got the ugly face again. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I have said this in many of my videos. Keep it women friendly. We can have the children in all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Because we're shaping their minds and we want them, meaning the male children, to see women get down and we have something to offer as well. We don't need to be behind the man. We need to be standing side by side with them, being there for them and they being there for us. It's a 50-50 relationship. You know what I'm saying? Okay, to make one whole. But anyway, we move it on from there because I kind of got to give Todd some props when we did have some scene when him and Candy was walking their neighborhood with a baby and just discussing things of the nature with Xscape and them all getting back together. He had just made it period and point blank. Baby, this business. business. Don't put no feelings in it. Don't put no emotions in it. Just keep it black and white. Business. This is what we're doing. This is what makes sense. This is what the formula says. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. Talk was clear cut and I was cool with it. But damn that Rocky, Tasha, look, okay, you might have a new opportunity, forging a new friendship with Kandi, and y'all may become best friends. Y'all doing good when it was childhood time, but we're grown, we're moving on, we're learning, we're experiencing, and we're open-minded individuals. So we need to help one another. So I'm gonna need, because that is a sore spot for Kandi. I'm going to need you to fall back in any future uh, decisions or interactions or business opportunities. I mean, that's fine. Hell, get you another manager. Let your husband be your husband. You know what I'm saying? Let him have his own interests and ideas in making money. Let him be his own entrepreneur. Find anything. Find you a woman that's in the business that's really head of the game. Get a manager. I ain't saying Mona Scott. I don't know what y'all got going on with her placing her as y'all manager, but whatever it is. Okay, because I really think Kandi would be a very good protege, becoming y'all manager because she know y'all and y'all all know the business, so she can't get one leg up on y'all. You see what I'm saying? Y'all might need to think that one through too. Not overnight, of course. Take some time, maybe the rest of this year, maybe half of next year, but just think about it. It may be a lucrative idea, and if we can put favoritism and what we may feel about a person from the past, if we can just let that go, y'all focus where y'all are now. All y'all are business women, y'all very astute, it seems like. Y'all, got things going on. Been able to manage thus far. Living a pretty good life. Some better than others, but you're still living. You're not homeless, you're not begging. You know what I'm saying. So keep that in mind. Okay, but keep it in the sister circle, how they say it. But anyway, moving on. We just need to keep the men out. And I ain't going to discuss this no more now. Because I will get back on the tube and we will start dragging some folks. I just need women to be empowered. That's all I'm saying. Okay, then we got Tan. Tan needs to go home. Okay. Eat your own words. Because like I said, Kandi turn a blind eye to you too. So don't forget that. Build a relationship. If you're gonna tell the other sisters down, you might well tell Kandi down too. Get some therapy. Y'all get some healing. Y'all move on. But I'm tired of y'all bashing one another. Okay, Kandi, we need to stop. We need to stop having these conversations with your husband, with your friends, trying to talk about Xscape. Xscape is another entity of you too. So it should be like a sisterhood. You talk about one, you talk about all of us. Okay, that's just all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, moving on. We got Tiny comes in, acting like a boss. I love myself some Tiny. Because Tiny don't be playing. She's like, I ain't got time for this stuff. I got to go home and deal with kids. I don't want to have to come into my sister circle and deal with mediocre type conversations, behavior. And I don't want to do it. So Kandi, this is going to be your time where I'm going to let you have the forum. And you can say whatever on your mind, get it on out. Because I ain't going to have this conversation in no parking lot with you again. And I saw that for. I said, that one time about Tiny. Tiny, the captain, the cheerleader, the squad, and everything else. I was like, okay, go on and get them together. So she got them all in the room. And she just said, okay, is there anything we need to talk about before we start rehearsing? Because, let's just go back in the past for a minute or two. And let's just get things out. So, pretty much didn't nobody really have too much to say. They started talking about the trademarking without Kandi saying she ain't know nothing about it. Just that and third, put her name here and there and everywhere. I'm like, Kandi, come on. You got lawyers. You can straighten all that stuff out in one pencil swipe. Okay. So that's not really the issue. So Kandi wanted to backtrack a little bit like she didn't want to say anything. Then she had to go and say, well, I guess we're going to piggyback off of basically what I was talking about with Tiny in the parking lot maybe a couple of days later or yesterday. I don't know when they filmed the situation or whatnot. So she started talking about she felt like the outside, this, that, and the third. They started talking about how Kandi wasn't going to let Latasha treat them like the pips and the pipettes. And she get a record deal on the solo thing, and they use them for their background vocals to, put her up there in front. And Natasha was like, no. Then Tiny had to come in, being the voice of reason, said, we're going to have a conversation. Let's have it all the way now. So she brought in the enlightenment that we did not know, that they had this very big lucrative deal where they wanted the group. They also, they wanted Tasha to do her solo album or whatever or situation. But they also wanted the group because they didn't want to like mess up on their money that they was trying to the ladies without getting something in case Latasha's vocals or they weren't receptive to her being alone and they just want to hear Xscape. So you know how the music industry, they ain't gonna waste no money, honey. They want to make sure they doing good by putting out good money. They getting their profits 2 times, 3 times over. You know what I'm saying? They want it back. Shoot, double, triple, that amount that they gave you. So it didn't seem like it was going to work. So they only paid for the group's half. They didn't want, they just scrapped Tasha's idea altogether because everybody went on the same page. So that's just how it goes. So that's how Latasha dreams went up in flames, and she probably held some little negativity towards Kandi and maybe a little bit towards Tiny because, the sister, Tameka, was going to be there with her regardless. So, this is what it is. And I was glad that Tiny brought that in because now we could see the other side of why Kandi was feeling some type of way towards Latasha. And, of course, Latasha tried to cover that up, but it came out and she was like a real trooper. She didn't say too much on the issue because it was fact. China just bring our receipts with her, okay, and they are undisputable, okay. So that's basically, her and Candace started getting in a little argument and stuff, and they had evidently argued so long the band said, "Forget this, I'm gone unless they're gonna pay me some overtime." And they left, and they pretty much did not have a situation where they was rehearsing. So, Latasha was still kind of mad and she wanted to talk to Kandi by herself, and hammer some things out and or hash some things out and really get to the root of the cause of what's going on. Of course, Kandi has always just felt that she's been on the outside looking in, and Latasha was calling all the shots, and she's not that little girl anymore, and she's not waiting for anybody to hand her anything. She's very solidified in the entertainment industry, musically, in the music industry, as far as writing and producing for other new artists or whatnot, and established artists. And then she's on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is really her bread and butter. They gave her the opportunity to branch out, to get tags, boutique started and going in 2 locations. I think she has it. I know she has one here in Atlanta and one in Las Vegas, I believe. I don't know if she has one in Houston, Texas. It might just be 2 locations at a time, but it's being fruitful, very profitable. And then she has a bedroom candy, Xscape, sex toys and all that, thriving, guess. So, she ain't hurt for nothing. She's sitting, but she ain't happy. You see what I'm saying? That's a good thing to point out as well. Sometimes you can have all the riches and fame and fortune, but you're still not happy. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with all this. So, even though she says she's more happier doing what she's doing now versus trying to get back in the group. And I'm like, nah, girl, you just hadn't figured this situation out. If you can get some therapy, you and Tasha, y'all can air things out. Like I said, y'all can have a wonderful, fruitful, valid, solidified friendship, if not partnership. And, everybody can win-win this time. And you brought out your brother Patrick, both of you all, and y'all both agreed if your brother Kandi was still alive, he wouldn't have this mess, and he probably would be y'all manager and leading y'all into the future and stuff. So if he could say y'all were wrong or you were wrong on certain instances, then y'all need to come together and understand, and listen and not always be attackful towards one another. And I think, because Tiny, she's on deck all day, every day. She just want to shake her booty and get into the limelight of some adult life, not just family and children now. So I understand her plight. And little mama over there with the big butt, Tameka, she loving her life. She just wants some more coins in it. She want to be able to, I guess, contribute a lot more financially to her family. Because I'm guessing her husband, he's a security person. He must, do real well with holding down the family. And, she just want to take some hardship financially out for him as well and be a productive wife. With adding to the bank account as well. So good kudos to her. So we just get those 2 main heavy hitters, the voice, as she like to call herself, Tasha, and the entrepreneur that is doing the darn thing business wise together. I think everyone will come out happy, more happier, and more friendships will develop and grow, and they can grow old together. You know what I'm saying? And still be trying out their touring and stuff, whatever. Uh, but they did come to some peace and agreement that hey, we can get this done. We just need to believe in one another. We don't need to take no more pump shots. We need to forget the past. Even if y'all need to go to therapy or some spiritual counseling, do whatever it takes, but let go of the past because it's only going to harm you and hinder you from learning each other as adults. Um, but Latasha was kind of like Tiny. She got her together. She said, "Hey, I'm still older than you, and I still know vocally a lot more than you. And we still got dates to do. We're booked, and you're gonna have to perform, and we still need to practice. So yeah." And Kandi was like, "Okay." I thought she was gonna say, "Okay, mama," but she just put her back to reality. Like, this is the reality. We signed up for this. You were on board. You didn't say what you're saying to us now, how you felt. It's just like giving us the green light. We went with it, and we wrote because we're hungry. We want the money. We want somewhat of a nicer lifestyle than what we've been living. I dare to say she may be a tad bit jealous because you do have everything and she doesn't have, I wouldn't say nothing, but it's not what she had visioned her life to be. It's almost kind of like y'all both want some of what each other has. You would love to have Kandi, her vocal ability and range, and she would love to have your lifestyle as far as able to be a part in the industry where you're a mover and shaker and people take you serious when it comes to music or it comes for entertainment. You have a proven formula that has been working for you and she admires that and wants that in her life. So y'all really have a lot that y'all can definitely extend to one another. I wish y'all just get it together. Let's get it together. Okay, anyway. Then we have Latasha and her husband are dining at some Moroccan restaurant to discuss business and personal, and she just comes up talking about her encounter with Kandi and what they had discussed and this, that, and the third. And she didn't say anything bad to Rocky. She was just kind of confused about some things, and I guess she wanted him to clarify it, or did she miss anything, or just give her another mind span or suggestion of what should have been said or what wasn't said. And of course, he doing too much. Like I said, no. You go to your mom and have a conversation with her. I would love to see your mom on the tube, since I'm saying a lot of Mama Joyce and Tiny Mama. You know what I'm saying? Where your mama at, Latasha? I want to see her. Okay, get some of her worlds or her pearls of experience that she can drop down some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Old school knowledge. Versus you talking about your husband coming in because he was one of the factors that Kandi didn't like in the first place, because she didn't think, well, everybody was giving him the benefit of the doubt and they didn't have a manager at the time. But hey, we're grown now. We've very well solidified in the music industry and some other forms in entertainment. So no, we don't need Rocky, okay? So with him even giving his spiel on it, I didn't care for it, even though he was like, well, she got everything now, and now she just like, should she help? See, that's the wrong negative attitude, even though everybody had already thought that, but it was not needing to be said, at least not by you, Rocky. But anyway, that's all we got. I'm told you now. I'm tired of seeing these men on these women television shows, reality or whatever, I don't need to see them. I just saw them saying they ain't adding anything. They're not contributing anything. But yeah, I had to get kudos to Talker. He did contribute some valuable information. Because I was like, on the spin side of that, Kandi was in her neighborhood and they was walking or strolling along in the neighborhood getting some fresh air. And Todd was, lending his ear and arm and shoulder for Kandi to cry on or whatever. And Kandi was acting like a little spoiled child, going back in the day, saying she's more happier with her life. Now, of course you are, but you're still not happy, Kandi. I still see some unhappiness in you. So we need to figure that out so you can be totally happy. But Todd, like I said, he said, keep it business, baby. You already got your family and your good friends around you. Just keep it business. Keep making this coin so I can stay in a lavish lifestyle I have. And I can continue to support you and this, that, and the third, okay? But it just is what it is, okay? Dropping that, we go to Latasha, Tasha Kandi, or working together at the studio. Honey, Rodney, I mean, not Rodney, Lord, that's my ex-husband's name. But anyway, Rocky goes in to take her over to Candy's studio where, you know, they're working. She has her little sound systems and, you know, her, excuse me, production studio where she gets things taken care of. And he, it looked like he wanted to come in, and she's like, this is just between us. We're artists. It takes time. We're gonna be working that. I said, now see, that's what I'm talking about, Latasha. Put that joker in his place. Put him back under that wheel. He chauffeured you, got you where you needed to go. Come pick you up at XYZ time, and keep it moving. He don't need to be in there making no arrangements, no decisions, no that, because it's just gonna set Candy out, because that's her place of business. Okay, that's her domain. That's where she gets down and she makes things happen. So kudos for you, Latasha, for putting that joker in his place. All right. And I'm so glad. And they had an understanding. Yes, they did. They kept all that feces at bay. And they actually came together as artists and worked together and got things taken care of. Even though Candy had took the run on it and she had started the project a little earlier prior to her getting there, but she wasn't late. She was on time. And they kind of got things together. And like I said, I really wish they would get it together and then they can be partners and friends and who knows what else. You know what I'm saying? So I was glad. I was glad about that. So we move on from that situation. We got the band members, you know, Candace always one of them prompt ladies that's there, and that's good. That's a good ethic to definitely maintain and take to her last breath on this earth when she's dealing with business. And you know, she just that like I say, they need to go back to Ike and Tina Turner time, or what was it, Rachel? It one of them artists where they would find it might have been James Brown. They would find their band members or anybody that's involved with their group. If they were late, they got fined like $5, $10, maybe $100, who knows? And it would go in the cookie jar and it would be distributed out to the person that I guess people that weren't late, and it, you know, just be their little cookie jar to spend money, you know, whatever. But you would get fined if you weren't there for how many hours you were late or minutes you were late. That's what I think they need to start doing, and then we'll have some people on time all day, every day. But from understanding their time to be there was 2 o'clock. But Candace, since things were like coming down to the crunch time, she felt they needed to be there a couple of hours before that. Now, like, Candy, you have all these people taking care of your little issues and things and that and that. You got Don Juan, you got Carmen, you got other people, but we don't even know about, you know, to handle your stuff. You know, they don't. And, you know, I guess you're going to have to light a fire under them, or y'all need to get y'all another manager that can get y'all all together on one set where they have to come pick y'all up or something and put y'all in the car together and bring y'all to the set of rehearsal. I don't know what you got to do, but yeah, it can get very frustrating. But, you know, take a page in their playbook. Come when you know they're going to be there. Be late sometime. I know it's going to be nerve-wracking for you because you're always on time all day, every day when it comes to business-related things. So, yeah, maybe in your personal life, you're still astute in that area. But just learn to be late sometime. Then you can probably relax a little more, okay? You're supposed to be there at 2. You show up about, say, 3:45, you know, and it'll be all good, okay? And then we go to the rehearsal, and you know they're kind of weak and flat on some notes, but that's why they call it rehearsal. And honey, Mama Joyce come in. Like I said, I talked about her the first part of this video, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Mama Joyce follows. She smells her coins, her dollars to be made, and she's gonna be there. That's all I say. I ain't got. I have no problem with Mama Joyce trying to collect. Okay, she gave it out, and she just trying to collect it so many years later. But I'm like, Mama Joyce, you know, you don't need to tell these women. They're grown women now. They're not young girls. You done did all your schooling on them, and you did very well. I want to say kudos to you for taking on, you know, the mission or the duties of trying to get these young women or young girls at the time into their careers, chosen field that they are now, and bringing them to that level of understanding of how it was that you donated all your time in the earlier years to get you solidified where you are now, which is sitting on your behind. You retired and you're still living very well. And you're being on TV where people can see you and all of that. Okay, so you got a lot of endorsements behind you. So I ain't mad at you when you come in at Xscape, the group that you helped, you know, cater to and put your own money into it as well. Some like the new addition little fella that was their manager at the time. I like call you the mom manager, if I may, and you got them to and fro and made them look good as far as their appearance as well as their apparel, and you fed them as well. So that was a great blessing you bestowed upon them. So they should shower you now, but give a little, a little time for the sisters to get it together because they're not financially put together, such as your daughter and Tiny. Or I'm thinking, or they wouldn't be trying to do this show and get out and tour and all that kind of stuff. So get them a little time. I'm sure they'll break you off a little something, something. All right. But y'all, I enjoyed talking about Xscape. It improved dramatically from the first episode. And like I said, if Tiny and Latasha get it together on a spiritual level, talk to the Lord, Jesus Christ, Yahweh Yeshua about the issues, attend some church services together, pray together, and then, if they need to go do the therapeutic world society type of counseling, then, do that. But, they're good people, very good, strong black women, and they need to do the thing and stop fussing and tearing each other down. So I'm looking forward to seeing episode 3, and I really hope they get another season and string it out a little longer, because I'm telling you, they're doing better than what's that thing, uh Housewives of Atlanta, no pun intended. 'Cause like I said, I love myself some Nene. She gives me drama every day, all the time I see her on the show. And I'm gonna do a little brief skit on well, not skit, but a little video on the Housewives that aired tonight as well. It's not gonna probably maybe 7 minutes long because it ain't featuring Nene. And it was just some fake stuff I wanted to talk about on there. But like I said, if it ain't Nene, y'all ain't gonna get the full 20, 25, 30 minutes that I love to get y'all. But y'all just get maybe a little skippy here and there. But it'll be proof for the pudding. It'll be somewhat entertaining, giving it to you the way I give it to you. So I look forward to that. But other than that, I really love covering the episode tonight of Xscape Just Kicking It season 1, episode 2. Got off to a bad start. All right, y'all have a great rest of your weekend and a great week coming ahead. And I'll talk to you next week. More Xscape Just Kicking It, y'all. I hope they gonna get them another season. I enjoy these women. I want to see them win. Okay, win at life, their entertainment businesses they're in, and just friendship with one another. All right, God bless y'all. See y'all soon for something. Bye bye.